I'm like sort of totally, probably not at all in the mood for this. There might be that. This is, before I forget, Thursday the 30th. The time is 4:51. We have missed, sadly, the sunset. So I'm a little annoyed about that because of traffic. My day has just kind of been I'm kind of in a funk right now. This is cold dip 86, 87, I can't remember. I'm not in the mood for it. Swimming suit. It's breezy. We're just gonna walk, we're gonna walk right in. Before I forget, the temperature in the air is 35 degrees and breezy. The temperature in the river is 39.2, I think, something like that. I've taken a snap of it. I will include that in my shorts if you are interested. Took a picture of my swimming suit, what it looks like. I'll include pictures from the dip. Oh God, how do I do this? I don't want to do this. I am not in the mood. I do not want to do this today. Thank God we are on a mission to cold dip 100, or I would not be in the mood and I would not be here doing this. The sky does look beautiful. So I am appreciative of that. I don't know what to say. You guys, it's just been one of those days. Thank you for your messages and your comments that trickle on in throughout my day. Get those shoulders in a little bit more. It really means a lot to me because I don't know, for some reason I've been in kind of a funk today. There's no sun, so that might have something to do with it, because when it's all beautiful and sunny and then it goes back to this, it's that Northwest vibe for you. And I was just having such a good time with the sun. So I'm sad. I'm sad the sun isn't here. I'm also sad because I was supposed to be getting some snow in my future, and it looks like I'm not going to be getting snow. So I'm feeling sad about that because I really want snow on the beach back there for y'all to see. And I don't want to put my hand in. That's the swimming suit. Hope you like it. Got all the ducks behind me. The sky looks beautiful, so that's awesome. I'm sneaking my hand back out. I'm not into it today. This is when the struggle is real. I'm really struggling right now today, but it doesn't matter because we're in. And I don't even know what I'm complaining about anymore. And like I was thinking on my way here too, like I waited all freaking day to get here because I have so much crap that I'm behind on in my personal life, like life, housework and all that crap. And it just, like, that kind of stuff really bothers me because I'm sort of a clean freak. And I cannot stand clutter and that stuff. It makes me unhappy. So like I've been really working on like going through stuff and like decluttering so that, you know, my mood isn't affected by that sort of thing. So declutter your house. If you have a bunch of clutter, just Goodwill that crap up. I want to have a garage sale and whatnot because sure, who couldn't use the fundage, but I'm also I'm not going to give it to Goodwill per se, but like a local thrift store that will benefit from the crap my kids don't use anymore, that I'm not using anymore. So anyways, I felt really productive around the house and all the crap that I got done, but I just was feeling some type of way and I wasn't in the mood for this. So I was trying to be as productive as I could be before I had to come here. And I tell you what, you guys, I haven't seen my girlfriends all week because every day I've been cold dipping in the sun and I didn't want to miss the sun. And so I have been needing my girl time. I have like a little posse of girlfriends, my mom crew that I hang out with, and we all congregate at the end of the school day and we talk about what we want to talk about. Shout out to you, Shay. We love you long time. Shout out to you, Santana. You are one of my main squeezes. I absolutely love and adore you. And Caitlin, I don't think you watch me on my YouTube channel because you're too cool for school. And that's cool. No worries. But you're one of my homies too, and I love you. And I'm grateful. Alyssa, shout out to you too. I don't know that any of you girls necessarily watch my stuff, but shout out to you. I love you regardless. Nonetheless, Katie, shout out to you. I love you too. I'm shivered and shaken already. We haven't even been in for 5 minutes. I'm already shivering and shaking. But my point for shouting out to all my homies, my girlfriends, is Richard, shout out to you too. Shout out to you, Tom. Shout out to you, humble fellow. Shout out to y'all who be leaving comments that sprinkle in throughout my day because, like I was saying, I was feeling in a funk. And it helps when you guys are nice and say sweet things, you know, because I'm like, oh, really? Thanks for that. Like, It's not often I get Debbie Downer, as we all know, but see, I'm just like super exhausted. I'm just gonna be completely 100 and frank. Like, I'm exhausted. Like, I have ran over 12 miles this week, and I'm gonna run another 6 miles tomorrow. And then in the mix is this cold dipping, which is very exhausting, I'll have you know. It takes a lot of energy to warm my body up after these experiences, and it takes effort out of my day and time and whatnot. And you know, I'm grateful that I do these little adventures with you and whatnot, but I'm beat. Like, I burned the candle at both ends, we'll just say that. And I was really feeling it today. I'm so glad I had a break from running. Tomorrow is my third time this week running, so I'm super excited about that and whatnot. But it's exhausting to be me, and I just was not feeling the mood today, kids. Wasn't feeling it. It is what it is. We're here 555, and it really means a lot to me. Thank God we're on this challenge, man, because I would not be here. I'm not in the mood. But it's cool. It's cool to see what you're made of, to see what kind of grit you have, because sorry, I'm just keeping my eyes peeled and whatnot. People get arrested here. I don't want to be one of those people, but it's possible. Anything's possible. So the reason why I come here to help calm me down, because I'm fired up and ready to throw down if need be. It's true. If you know me in real life, you know that's true. I was telling my girlfriends about it today, actually. Leos, we can't help ourselves, man. But the thing is this, I got distracted. Just watching what's going on around me, that's all, kids. Anyways, whatever, who cares? Thanks for liking my swimsuits. We made it to over 1,000 subscribers, so thank you for that. That is beyond belief for me, I'll have you know. I know I've said that a time or two, but it's really it's just really beyond what I expected would happen with a little adventure like this, because I did include in that reel that, well, maybe not the one I showed you guys on YouTube, but my Facebook people's, that 10% of people make it on YouTube or make 1,000 subscribers and whatnot. I'm almost to 2,000 watch time hours, guys. I'm so freaking close to 2,000, and then obviously the bar gets moved up even higher because we need 4,000. And then once we get 4,000 watch time hours, then we raise the bar to our next challenge of 2,000 subscribers. Those clouds. Oh my gosh. See, if there's anything about, if there's one of the many things I love and adore and appreciate about this experience, not necessarily being in the cold water right now, but those clouds and being out in nature, that is really winning in life for me, and getting this fresh ass air in my lungs. Never mind the chemicals that are in the river that people pollute it with. Never mind all that. We don't come out here and think about that crap, you guys. We do, of course. I try not to think about it too much, but you know, there's probably some pollutants in this river. But it is beautiful, though. You can see down at the bottom, so I hope it's not as disturbing. I do have the cold plunge tank situation that I need to get going. I'm not necessarily as excited about that operation, I can tell you kids right now. One being, I love coming here to the river because I haven't seen any eagles here recently, but when I was driving here, I saw some deer, and for me, that's like winning the nature lottery. I love that shit, because I am living in the city. I'm a city girl, but this is 15 minutes, not really outside of the city, but it's not in the city per se, so you get to see wildlife and whatnot, and I really dig that. That's like, that's my favorite. It's my gear up there on that rock. It was so funny. Remember the other day, you guys, I told you there was somebody watching me across the river there? There was, and he knew one of my friends who told him it was me that was down here in the river. I just thought that was hilarious because I saw them watching me. You just notice these things, you know. I'm very astute also. Well, sort of. Let's not get carried away. Oh, here comes more people. I'm mostly astute, okay? It's from time to time I can be astute. It just depends on my interest. Thank you for liking and subscribing and following and whatnot. It really means a lot to me. I cannot believe I'm over 1,000 subscribers. I could not do this without you guys. I also want to mention that I really have no desire to short myself in this experience by cheating and watching my own stuff to get my view time hours up, just in case, I'll have you know, because I could easily do that, but that is not how I want. I need to feel that I have earned every every drop of this. And so in order to do that, please, please, please watch my videos. Whichever you prefer. I have like so many, and I used to do some videos, if you're unaware, where I would film myself driving here and leaving, but I stopped doing that because I don't know, maybe I could always resume that sometime. But it was just nice to kind of show my mood coming here. And okay, anyways, it's distracting. I would show my mood here and how like it would perk me up. You know, today would have been one of those perfect examples of how I wasn't in the best mood, but spending time with my girlfriends really helped perk me up. And then this also has helped wake me up, because I just wanted to go back to bed all damn day today, but instead I was really productive and got shit done, and I appreciate that. But also I just wish that I didn't always have to do the most. Like, I would just love to be lazy sometimes. Oh, and with that being said, so I'm hoping that but I'm not hoping. No, there's no hoping. Tomorrow I will be running that 6 miles. It will be my last day of the week. I'll have finished up my 3 runs for the week so that I can fully have Saturday off. I was 11-11. I just saw. Love that shit. I am going to have Saturday off. I never get Saturday off. I always run Saturday, and then Sunday I wake up early to come to Sunday service, is what I like to call it when my other frozen friends, as I call them, and I come here on Sunday. I call it Sunday service because it's like our church. It's church for us. And I have to get up early for that too. So I don't really get a day off. And I think that's part of why I'm so freaking exhausted, obviously. So I'm really looking forward to having like Saturday off from running. So my goal is to run tomorrow, and then I'll be done with that. And then Saturday I'll obviously be dipping, but you know, at least I won't be running, and I'll kind of get like a half day off, I think, with that. I'm really looking forward to that, because I need a break. I'm so bloody exhausted. This is exhausting for me, because like I have to plan my life around this activity. You know, making sure I have all my gear ready, which, as you know, on many occasions I have forgotten. A couple occasions I have forgotten to dry my boots, and that makes this experience very unpleasant for me. And if I don't have my robes clean or dry, then that makes it's time consuming. You know, it's just all this stuff, man. You know, all this stuff. Ron, you asked me what kind of car I drive, if my heater works well. My heater works well. It works good. It's a nice heater. I also have a heated blanket that I just recently purchased. It plugs into the lighter socket so that if I need to, I can use that. Here lately, I have not been able to make it in time to get into the hot shower after these cold dips, and I've been having to leave here and go right to the school. And this week, I have used that heated blanket to survive that choice. And it helped. I appreciated it. I was like really appreciative. My wrist is stinging right now. The one that's like it hurts. Like, I'm surprised. I'm not used to that. I was looking back at some of my Facebook posts, because I kind of like to sprinkle in my thoughts of these experiences to people who aren't watching my YouTube stuff. And I was like, oh, the colder the water gets, the less I'll be staying in. And I noticed that hasn't really happened. I still been doing the time. So that's curious. But also we've just been kind of holding 39 degrees. We haven't really moved in that. So I've been able to really hold my own at this temperature by staying in longer, because the temperature hasn't dropped much. 39, hey, it's not too bad. I was also looking at the temperature from a couple days ago when we were in the 28s and it was windy, and that was not fun for me. And it sure made 35 seem like summer to me. I was like, what? Yesterday, it was so easy for me. Dare I say such choice words, easy. But I was having like a really good time yesterday in the river after my run, and the sun being out and whatnot. Like, I almost forgot that I was freezing my Red Lobster biscuits off. Not for too long, of course. I was quickly reminded that I'm frozen. But I really enjoyed yesterday's cold dip. It was such a good time for me. I got lost in the sauce, but I noticed that I've still been doing the time. So I just haven't been dunking, and that's part of the... You know me, I've said in the past, if you've watched my videos, thank you. But if I'm not going to dunk, then I have to do the time. It's one or the other. I don't want to do both, because it's so serial and whatnot. Oh my God, you guys, I was so exhausted yesterday. Between cold dipping and the running, like, I could barely even handle cooking dinner last night. I was so freaking tired. Like, and it was an easy peasy dinner, let me just say. Like, it was nothing extravagant. It wasn't like no, homemade extravagant meal, 3-course meal or whatnot. It was easy peasy meal, but I was so exhausted trying to make dinner yesterday. Like, I could barely even handle life. I I could barely even handle life. I'm just gonna say, like, some days it's not only hard to be me, but it's exhausting. I can't believe we made it to 15 minutes already. This is cold dip 87, 86. You know, I'll leave it in the description. I think it's 87 actually. It's not important to me. I don't need to focus on that, on the number specifically so much, because like days like today where I was not in the freaking mood to do this, I don't want to focus on the number, because then I feel like I'm still so far away. But then also, once I finish today's dip, then I think to myself, oh my God, I can't believe we're almost done with this 100 days. You guys, like, what am I going to do after that? Like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to quit. But then I'm also like, part of me is like, I can't wait to be done with it. But then I'm also like, am I going to be able to be done with it? So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to extend it. I don't know. I can't be trusted. I just don't know. But if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. Like I said, I need those view time hours. I am almost halfway there. I'm hoping by Valentine's Day to do that. I feel like that's a reasonable goal. I originally had wanted to make 1,000 subscribers by Valentine's Day, but we already surpassed that goal. So thank you all. I couldn't have done it without you. It means the world to me. So like, let's change the goal from 1,000 subscribers to 4,000 watch time hours. I feel like that's a good goal to strive for. You know me, I'm all about chasing those goals, those sunsets, my kids, and those miles, baby. Also, hit like and subscribe and follow for more of these shenanigans if you're into that. With that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here, because I still need to snap a few pictures. By the time I get out, it'll be looking like 18 minutes. That's how we do these things. Ay. It's not easy. This is not easy. I know. I don't sit here and shiver and shake and the whole time. I'm able to hold my own. It's taken some practice to get to this, you guys. So, yeah. But I'm still suffering. I want you to know I'm suffering terribly. I wish that I could convey how much so with shivering, shaking, and but this is the best I can give you, kids, because I don't do that fake crap here or anywhere, because I'm too much of a Leo for my own good. With that being said, I'm going to go. Peace out, yo. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.